Casper is insanely undervalued. Hello and welcome back to Tommy Does Crypto. In today's video, I'm going to be covering all the latest news surrounding Casper, including large institutional investment, as well as massive updates regarding the Krc20 Memecoin tokens, and just why right now Casper is a completely undervalued gem. Anyway, let's get right into it. As always, let's firstly take a quick look at the wider crypto market and particularly Bitcoin. And as of the last few days, Bitcoin has pumped hard to around this 66k region. As I've said for months now, we have been in a massive bull flag, as you can see here. And on the weekly candles, this is the fourth time we have tested this strong upper resistance line. And as it stands, due to the recent pumps at the beginning of the week, we have broken through the resistance, although the weekly candle will be closing at midnight on Sunday. So until then, we need to stay above 66.4k in order to validate a breakout of this massive bull flag. Once this is validated, then October will finally begin, and it will mark the beginning of a very aggressive Bitcoin bull run, which will make many millionaires throughout 2025 as we look to peak between $150,000 to $300,000, with altcoins running rampage too and the total crypto market cap soaring to never before seen heights. So as you can see, we are nearing the end of Bitcoin's boring price action, which has lasted now for a long time of over 7 months, but finally it is time for the bull run to begin. One interesting statistic I saw getting talked about a lot this week on Twitter was that the number of Bitcoin searches on Google recently hit a 4-year low. This highlights the fact that we are still very much in the early part of this bull cycle, and the majority of retail is expected to join the race in the latter half of 2025. So getting in now and securing the best altcoin picks now will set you up to make an incredibly great profit next year. In other Bitcoin related news, Elon Musk's Tesla recently shifted around $765 million worth of Bitcoin to unknown wallets after being inactive for 2 years. These wallets appear to be new and are not known to be associated with any crypto exchange, so there's no immediate suggestion that Tesla is planning to sell their Bitcoin. It is likely just a reshuffling of wallets, so don't be concerned at this stage. Now onto Casper, and clearly the positive Bitcoin price has not reflected well in Casper's price recently, as we remain around the 12.5 cents mark, just recently wicking down to this 12-cent support line as I'm recording this video on Thursday. Hopefully this support does hold strong and we can rebound off it nicely. However, if we do go lower, we will be looking at the next support area, which is around 10.5 to 11 cents, but this is just in the worst case scenario. Once our local bottom is found, whether that be right here at 12 cents or slightly lower, there is no doubt in my mind that we will be seeing a very swift and quick bullish reversal in the next week or so following that, likely before the end of October, and then hopefully we'll be looking to regain the lost ground and re-challenge our all-time highs very soon. Despite the price still seemingly stuck in a rut right now, we have received some ridiculously bullish news. Last Friday, Grayscale, one of the largest and most prominent crypto investment management institutions, released this update. They announced that they were currently considering acquiring Casper to become a part of their multi-billion-dollar crypto portfolio. This is incredibly massive news for Casper, since if they do decide to acquire Casper, this will result in millions of liquidity flowing into Casper as they market buy it, increasing the token's value, as well as increasing Casper's visibility and credibility to the wider market, which would likely serve to attract new interest from other institutional investors, as well as more retail investors too. Just so you know the scale of this news, this is arguably as big, if not bigger news than a singular tier 1 listing, as it's effectively a bit like an ETF for Casper, allowing average retail investors exposure to Casper through Grayscale's fund. Ultimately, this is exceptionally bullish news for Casper, and those that have been selling recently due to unfavourable price action will likely be regretting their actions in a few weeks from now. First, Marathon Digital mining Casper, and now Grayscale considering buying it. Clearly, some major players are beginning to see the true potential of Casper, and this is actually rather unsurprising given how ridiculously incredible and groundbreaking Casper's technology really is. This consequently will be a driving factor for mass and growing adoption towards this amazing project. Soon, it will be impossible for the tier 1 exchanges to ignore Casper for much longer, and I'm sure that the Kraken listing that we spoke about in the last few videos is very close to finally happening, exposing Casper to an even wider audience of potential holders. Now, moving on to the Krc20, and a lot of alpha has been dropped over the last few days regarding exchange listings for the top meme coin tokens, and with recent Bitcoin pumps, we're beginning to see an influx of daily volume growing day on day, which is very bullish stuff, including Nacho breaching $1 million worth of volume over the last 24 hours, and Kaspa over $400,000 worth of volume. Firstly, Casper's number one cat, Nacho Wyborski, has recently been spot listed on Pionex Global and now CoinEx, providing two destinations for Casper fans to buy their favorite meme coin. On top of that, very soon, Nacho will be listed live on Pionex.us, which is the American branch of the Pionex exchange, which will be very bullish since it allows American users ease of buying and no need for using a VPN. Secondly, the Nacho team have actually applied for a CoinMarketCap listing, which is not an exchange but is a crypto data platform for real-time stats to track, that currently has over 340 million monthly visitors. So a listing there would be extremely bullish, as Nacho would become more visible to a wider audience. Coinciding with CoinMarketCap, I'm sure that CoinGecko, another crypto data tracker, will also be listing Nacho soon, given that this week it recently listed Dagnite Dog. Moving on to my number 2 Krc20 meme coin pick, Kaspa. Earlier this week, Kaspa had been in talks with an exchange to get listed for trading. However, unfortunately, it turned out that the exchange representative was actually a scammer and stole the funds from our Kaspa founder. Luckily, the scammer didn't take a huge amount and holds less than 0.8% of the supply, so likely their selling won't affect the Kaspa price much at all. On top of that, the founder said that he would cover the costs of the funds that were stolen and pay for the mexc listing out of his personal pocket. Unfortunately, with any new ecosystem like the Krc20, it is a bit like the Wild West right now, and there is a huge gold rush going on, but many criminal scams too are trying to take advantage of that hype, so always we have to be very careful and very vigilant to what is going on. Since then, the amazing Kaspa community banded together and managed to raise funds for a CoinEx listing, which begun trading on Thursday, and within the first few hours conducted over $200,000 worth of volume, sending the price soaring up to a huge new all-time high and a market cap over $11 million. In order to list on mexc, a coin must fulfill certain criteria, one of which is that they must be listed on at least one CEX already. This is why CoinEx had to be the first official listing, and now the founder is going to cover the entire cost of the mexc listing, which should hopefully happen within the next week or so. A mexc listing will be bullish in the long term, as many Casper holders already use mexc to buy their Casper, and therefore this will provide them a very easy place to buy Krc20 meme coins like Kaspa when it does end up listing. On top of mexc and CoinEx, it's also been rumored that Kaspa, just like Nacho, will be looking to list on Pionex soon too, which again will give the American audience an avenue for buying our three-legged cat coin, and supposedly there is one more mystery exchange, but we don't have any details of that just yet. However, there has been rumors that it will come before the mexc listing. Either way, the coming weeks are looking very bullish for Kaspa, the three-legged cat, so make sure you've got a little bag as well as your Nacho bag too. In terms of other Krc20 tokens, Conan recently went just shy of $2 million market cap and currently sits around $1.5 million. And Dollar Burt, a very new coin on the Krc20, has had a meteoric rise to stardom, already achieving over 1 million market cap. So this is another one that I've got my eye on at the moment, as it's also conducting a great level of volume and has a decent amount of holders too. For those of you who are wondering what kinds of gains you could be making with Kaspa meme coins in the future, if you pick the correct ones, even just by the beginning of the bull run, you could be making gains like I did already on Turbo. I bought Turbo all the way down here at 30 million market cap, and now with the recent pumps, Turbo is currently valued around 750 million market cap and pushing straight towards that huge 1 billion market cap milestone very soon. And in my strong opinion, one, maybe even a handful of Krc20 memes will at some point pass that huge $1 billion market cap and even pushing to 3, 4, maybe even 5 billion. So buying the right ones right now at these ridiculously low market caps is sure to print some monumental gains for you in the upcoming bull run. If you want to keep very up to date with what I'm buying and trading, particularly in Casper and the Krc20 ecosystem, then I'm going to be opening an exclusive Discord group very soon. So let me know in the comments comments if you'd be interested in joining that. Finally, on another note, to be prepared for when these Krc20 tokens do list on mexc, you can sign up to help support my channel by using the referral link in the description below, as I am now an official mexc partner. Also, if you do decide to sign up and deposit, you'll be entered into a $20,000 exclusive prize pool just for you guys in my community, as well as a 10% trading fee rebate for all of you who are interested. Anyway, that's all for today. If you did enjoy, smash that like button, make sure you're subscribed and share it with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.